Hey guys, System here, and this is all the mod 7 to this guy. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pack, and I'm having a fantastic weekend myself, so let's go ahead and get back into it, right? So, in between episodes, went ahead and worked on our base a little bit, mixed in some of this here. It's a stone variant from the chips mod, and I kind of got rid of all the granite. I wasn't feeling the granite anymore, so I've gone with a whole bunch of the stone. It's kind of all over the place, so kind of liking that. That is cool. Also went ahead and worked on our setup down here. We had our, I guess, our sifting set up. And this was mostly for me, but it is double speed now because I went ahead and put the upgrades to make it faster. So it's doing 16 blocks per cycle as opposed to just the 8 it was doing previously. But I broke it up so there's 3 on this side, and this one's doing the basalt and stuff. Then I have the pullers and pushers moving the items into the flux hammers. You may notice I'm pumping them in through the bottom too. They actually changed them in an update. You can actually change the sidedness of them, right? So with a hammer in your hand, just kind of right click there, shift and right click. You can change which way the items actually come out of them, right? So that is actually really cool there. And makes it so it can push it straight up, which is fantastic. Also over here, I changed this kind of setup over here. I'm actually using 4 less flux hammers with this setup as well. So the main reason I want to do it. So I threw in a energy condenser, MK2, and it's doing nothing but sand. That sand gets sent to, I think this one here. Yeah, it gets sent to here, where it gets turned into dust with this one here. So that's what this flux hammer is doing. Then another set of sand gets put in this chest. That gets sent straight to a sieve, right? Then I have a cobblestone generator down here feeding this one with stone. And of course, another cobblestone generator feeding the chest. So it basically cuts out 4 hammers that we don't need anymore just by having this produce the sand. So it's pretty cool, and really liking that setup there. Outside of that, nothing else really changed. I think back here we got our thingamabob. I think I had to put 2 upgrades in this one. That's so we could do 32 per cycle to be able to keep up. But either way, working really well. I'm probably going to cover this with like panes of glass of some kind. I'll figure a chipped one that I like. So that is what I did there. Just get it nice and clean. It's nice and tidy, right? The other thing I guess I did, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I want to show you real quick. Let's head downstairs here. Go ahead and grab all this experience. You may notice all the experience is kind of going out of me. It's just disappearing, right? It's going down and down and down. I made an item here. It's called the Hero's Medallion. It's from Reliquary. It's a, little weird recipe, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty simple. And once you have this thing, you kind of have it auto pull experience out of you. So you just kind of shift and right click, and that'd be when it was off, and when it's on, you do it like this. When it's, I guess when you're holding shift with it too and it's glowing, you can scroll wheel, and it'll set to stop filling from player, and it'll be a level there, right? So right now it drains me all the way down to level 0. So it takes all my experience out of me. Then if you turn it to, I guess, the off mode and do the same thing with scroll wheel, you can decide how many levels you want to pull out of it at a time, right? So if I could right click right now, it'll pull out 99 because I had that set to 99. So pretty neat there, right? But I can set it to 100 and pull out another 100. You may notice that it has 745 levels already in it, because I found a really good way to also get us experience. Experience is basically broken in this pack now. I just destroyed it. I'll show you how. Let's go here. Grab. I'll show you this, actually. This is the Infernal Tier. It was used in a crafting component for something, and I kind of looked at it. I kind of forgot about this thing. I never really used it much. But I guess you go to use on it. Go to the tier, and you can burn items for experience, right? So what I've been burning is netherite scraps, as well as some nether stars, because we got thousands of them. But that's 500 EXP per nether star. And these, what are the other ones there? The netherite scraps are 250, right? So I go ahead and grab a whole bunch of scraps here. Kind of grab them. I got 13k. I don't need that all. Go ahead and get a whole bunch here. You may notice it's already draining it there too, because I already had it set to drain netherite scraps. But yeah, it just kind of throws up my experience insanely fast, right? And then I just start draining that back into this. Oh, this thing too holds max int. So 2.1 billion experience could be stored in it. So it's mass. I think that's like 4,900 is what it is. Like 4,900 levels or something like that. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up some laser drills. They're from Industrial Foregoing. They're void miners. And with them, we'll be able to actually mine for Unobtainium, raw vibranium, and all the modium. So that'll be the way we do it there. So you see here, you have to do it in specific biome. So have some biomes that we can use there. Then you have to have one of these lenses. We need to give it power. And the more of these we have, the faster it'll go. I'm going to go with 12 with each setup. But we're going to have to do 3 of these setups, basically, is what I'm saying, right? So I have the laser drills here. I just set up that recipe, right? So let's go to laser and see if I can actually make 36 of these. May take a couple minutes. I think I already did all the frames, right? Yeah, I already have all the frames, so Shouldn't actually take that long at all. Good. So that's good there. That'll handle that. They also had this thing up here for like pinned recipes. So it's like your recent recipes that you used for auto crafting. And just tried it out. It's just one of those things. You can set it, where was it here? Terminal settings? Yeah, it's in here. Also, I have a message that goes on the top right screen and when it tells me my craftings are done. So I'm trying that out as well because I've never tried it out before. The other thing we need to do, though, is make these lenses. So let's actually grab ourselves a bucket here. We're just going to do these manually. Do that, and then hunt down some latex overlay. Sweet, you just bucket it just like that too. So that is pretty sweet. Then we just put that into there, right? And then hopefully make these lenses. I think it was just this, right? There's one of the lenses. There's another lens. There's the third, right? So each ore has a lens kind of, I guess, set to it, right? So that's going to be how that works there. So that's good. We also have a little bit of latex in there. I need some kind of tank to pull that out, actually. Otherwise, I need to break the machine to reset it. Let's just grab one of these ones. This should work. Do that. Don't think a bucket will work because it's only partial. You scroll wheel, you can turn that to bucket mode, and hopefully that got the latex. It did too. Cool. This is just take that out of bucket mode and put it down now. Okay, cool. So we have two of our components here. So we have that, and then we have our lenses. Let's actually pick them up. Then I guess we just need the bases as well, right? Then a few ender chests, and then we should be pretty much good to go and set these up. So that should be good. We always have our wireless crafting, if I kind of forget anything as well. Oh, one other thing I did too, I just want to show you here. Actually, I don't have to. I set the latex, because the way I'm doing latex, I was doing a little wonky, right? So I just storage bus the back of this. Also, I threw upgrades in most of these, right? So I have the add-ons here. But I didn't have any latex and like enough of it in my system. So I set the requester to do 512. So just, yeah, has a nice buffer, and then we already have like 800 buckets or something of latex already backed up, so I don't have to worry about it at all. So it'll just make all the plastic in the background, basically. So let's go ahead and grab our ore bases here. Helps if I actually look at the right thing, though. Let's go ahead and grab you. Hopefully I can just grab some of these. Actually, I don't want to do it this way because we need to make 6 of these. So let's do that. Then grab our ore bases. I probably do not have pickaxes. Good, grab 2 of them. That is fantastic. And you can do crazy setups with this, but I'm just going to do kind of a moderate one here. Also, I added recipes, I think, for all these add-ons. So we'll go ahead and grab them too. Not 200. I want, I think, 37 of each. No, I would need 36, 39 of each. So I'll just do that there. And that should start making those. Haven't tested these recipes yet, so I guess we should go see if they're actually being made. Yeah, I'll kind of like do them in a cycle too. That's good. Also, this thing too, I had recipes mess up when I was trying to do the machine frames for the laser base. This one here. Make sure in here you have blocking mode on. Otherwise, it's going to mess up your recipe from time to time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up the first one right here. So we want to go ahead and throw down the ore laser base, just like that. This is going to be what the items actually come into and kind of get filtered through. You know what I mean? Come through here. Then we'll have to like pump them out, right? So this thing is pretty crazy, right? So if we go ahead and put this down, we should in a second start seeing particles. There you go. And that is linked up to this now, right? So this thing is a little crazy though. So you could actually kind of put tons of lasers around it because it actually works, I think, up to this range here, up to 3 blocks away, I guess. Then I can have another one in front of it, right? So I could have 2 of them kind of lined up and it would do that. Then I could actually go up as well. So I could actually build up another, it'd be 2 layers, right? Then I could put them down. I could even aim them back up. You could basically encase this thing in a giant cube. I think this even works here. I think that works, right? No, maybe that one doesn't. No, it does work because it sees the target. So you could have an immense amount of them and make this go really fast, but I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to run 12. We don't need that. I just want to let you know you could because I know some of you guys like to go over the top, but we really don't need this back. It's not like we have singularities or anything, right? Anyway, I need to get this aimed the right way. These things are a little funky to lay down sometimes. I mean, that should be good there. Pop that there. And this will be our initial setup here, right? So is the laser base. We need to set a depth. What was the depth we need to go to? There's like a range, right? So we go min Y32, max Y80. Let's go to like 32 because we're close to that, right? So let's go to Y32. That should be good there. And that should be able to find it at that level. It may find other ores as well, and you may want to tweak that number depending on what you're targeting, right? So you may have some overlaps between that range, 32 and 80. I really only care about the allthebodium right now, though. So I'm just going to do that. Let's go ahead and grab our pipe wrench. Go ahead and do that. The only other thing I grab, if it's here, is iridium in this dimension. I don't know if it's in this one. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's Endor. I wouldn't mind having some overlap on iridium because I think we need it later on. We're going to grab one of these ender chests here. Probably go ahead and pop it right there. Then I guess we just want to set a output. And I think I even have upgrades, right? Here you go. So that part's done. The last part of it actually will be powering it up and getting all the upgrades in here, right? So let's go ahead and grab some energy pipe. Go ahead, get these powered. We'll just power them from the top. Just do a little ring of cable here. Already have this area chunk loaded too. I had it chunk loaded, what for? Oh, this here. I didn't remember if these actually had to be chunk loaded or not, so I just actively chunk loaded the things. Anyway, just so we could teleport back home, right? And that should be good in that regards. And then we just need a flux point, right? And set a output, and this should be effectively done. So do you go ahead and pop you right there, and that should start working, right? I may have to go ahead and throw an upgrade into that as well. Are these getting power? Yeah, so they're doing their progress. They have like a cycle there. You can see there 50 seconds. Every time it does that, it sends a pulse and actually raises this bar, basically. That's what those machines are doing. And the more you have, the faster this bar goes up, basically. But when this gets up to 100, we should actually see a ore of some type. I don't know what it's going to get. Oh, it went in here. We've got ourselves some sulfur. So anyway, we'll kind of let that run here. Where did I put all our upgrades? I have them here. They stack at 16. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, do that. And which one's that? Efficiency, efficiency. And we need one of each. Let's grab you. You here. Then we just go ahead and throw those in there. Oh, let's not do that. Why did it let me put 4 in there? I didn't think you could put 4 in there. Let me put 3 processing in that one. Maybe these ones don't take these speeds? Wait a sec. Efficiency, processing. Let's take those out for a second. Oh, now it's not taking speeds, but it will take the processing. Okay. I don't know how the upgrades work on this one. So it definitely takes efficiency. I think that lowers, one of these lowers that progress bar, like the amount it takes. We'll see what it gets up to 100 here. I'm kind of curious. Do your thing. Hurry up. So what else did you get? Platinum and iron. It should get all ammonium at some point. You know? Oh, let's pull you out. Yeah, that lowered it down to 80. I think that's from the efficiency one. Can it take more of the efficiencies or not? No, it can only take 1 efficiency, but 3 processing. Okay, that's good for those. I think these ones take 1 of each. I think is the way it works. Yeah, these ones just take 1 of each. We can see here it kind of ramps it up really quickly. And we should get stuff at a pretty good pace here. I have to change the cards we actually made there. I didn't make the right amount at all. So that's going to take 3 of those processing ones for each one of those, right? But I guess it doesn't matter. But effectively, this will just make the machines run faster. And that's what we want. And we get them all in. That one right there. And that should be pretty much the whole thing. And we already got 2 aluminum ore. Now we'll have to set up auto spell for this when we get home. But basically, I just need to go to the other 2 dimensions and set this up the same way for the other 2. Because, yeah, we just have a way of getting this stuff automatically now. So that is fantastic. And looky, we got ourselves some raw vibranium ore as well. So that's 2 of them down just like that. This chest will be filled up pretty soon, but it doesn't matter. We'll have to do the auto processing. But I have this one all operated as well. Haven't really looked at how much power these are using either. What are they using there? Not that much. It's really fluctuating, so it's hard to tell. But it looks like it's jumping up to 3,000, but it's having times where it's down. So it might be like 1,500 or something. I don't know. I'd have to work it out. I don't know how much it says. 1,000 FE, probably for the cycle, right? So that's probably whatever that cycle is taking. It's taking 1,000 FE, so not even that much. So that is pretty awesome, actually. So that's 2 of them down. Raw uranium. Just seeing what we're getting here. Nickel. Anything that's a little weird here. Peridot. I don't know if we even need that one. But we have it either way. And we get a bunch of stuff, right? So yeah, one more setup. I guess I'm heading to the end now. There we have it. We have the last one set up. And we have ourselves raw unobtainium ore coming in automatically as well. We're also getting obsidian on this one. The loot list on this one seems really small, actually. Really small. This is totally backed up now, so we will have to do the processing pretty much automatically. But we do have 37 aluminum and then 34 vibranium. And that seems to be coming in pretty quickly because the list of ores in this one seems really low. I thought it was going to get me iridium too, but I haven't seen it yet. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. But there'll be, I'm sure, another way to get it. Oh, it actually says the Y level, 5 to 69. But it's not listed in the... Usually it would be listed in the, whatchamacallit there, this thing, right? This thing on the lens. Yeah, if I go to the lens there, I should be able to look at all the different drops. Yeah, it looks like this will be all we get. Yeah, I guess with this Y level that we're at, 10 to 40, we won't get the lead either. We'll literally only get unobtainium and obsidian out of this one. So that's actually kind of silly. Looks like mostly obsidian, but either way, we get exactly what we need. And that will set us up for endgame, actually. So we won't have to worry about these materials anymore through the pack until we need to kind of break them down. At some point, we'll probably need soul lava too, right? Soul lava? Probably won't worry about this right now, but we do that with a laser drill at some point. Vibranium alloy. Oh, you have to put a agate in there instead of a lens? That's weird. And Agent Basalt Delta. Okay, we'll worry about that later on. Either way, we have all the modium resources kind of taken care of. So let's go ahead and get this stuff on, I guess, being processed. I'm just here looking at all the different stuff we're getting. So we are getting raw iridium. We're getting all the modium. We're getting a vibranium. I don't care about that. Getting the unobtainium ore. I'm just thinking about how to process this. And yeah, I may just pull it in to a drawer wall first and then process it from there. I'm not sure if we could do this though. I want to try something. The ore doubling with this. So if we go to the hammers, right? These here. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually automate this recipe. If the substitution mode will allow that. Oh, let's turn that off. Item substitutions. Allow using alternate items allowed for the recipe by crafting. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll have a recipe for that. Go ahead and pop this down here. Because sometimes when it substitutes to a new hammer, it won't do the recipes. So I just want to make sure we can do the doubling. I know some of you too are going to talk about time sixing. I literally don't care. We don't need that much. You literally don't need that much in this pack. I don't care at all. Anyway, let's go ahead here. You got a use on that. Yeah, it's 2, right? So I could just do that there. And that should give us our dust. I just want to make sure I can actually make this dust here. Because this, that's actually pretty sweet. Let's actually grab this here. There you go. See if we can actually break this hammer and see if it's going to work here. So I go to all the modium now. And go to the dust. And how much do we have there? Probably like 60. Let's go like 70. See what it does. Looks like it's going to work. It's going to make the thing. It's going to do the thing. Oh, it's also going to use the other hammer. So it looks like it's going to work. Yes, it is working. That's awesome. Okay, so I can just do the ore doubling that way. And then we don't have to worry about it. Then it'll use up the hammer that'll make a new one. So that actually works out perfectly. So I guess I just need to set up a recipe for this one. And that one as well. And that is pretty much done. A lot of the stuff too, like I said, I'm just going to pump it into a drawer wall. Stuff like this too, I haven't even seen a use for it yet. Like the Peridot. See here, I haven't seen anything where we need this. So I may just void that off. And then I guess I could store that as well. Just kind of getting it all worked out. Some of the stuff, like literally, I don't even want to process. Because we already have, like, I think I have, like, how much Certus ore do I have? Like, let's think about this. Certus. Yeah, we don't need it. I don't need it. I probably already have a void upgrade there. So I may just end up voiding off a lot of this stuff, to be honest. Because I don't see a purpose at all whatsoever. Literally none. Anyway, let's make a recipe for that one. And then a recipe for this one as well. There you go. And then I should be able to just throw those into the system as well. That is good. Then I just auto export these to a netherite furnace and get that smelted up. So I think that's going to be the way I do it. So let's go ahead and grab. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was the horrible thing to. I wanted to grab that chest. Okay, something really weird happened during the update. Apparently all my rods were inserted. I have no idea. They were like only half of them though. Like half of them were inserted. So I was only producing half the power. I was running while I was running out of power. So confused there for a second. Anyway, must have happened in one of the updates. Either way, have it fixed. I had to break the computer and put it back too, but looks like it's working there now. Apparently now I can actually work on smelting again. There you go. I think I have it all set up and going. It's going to go through that little backlog there really quick. And it's working out really well. I had to change one setting though. It wouldn't send them. It was sent these ones and sent these ones, and it wasn't setting this. I just changed it to scheduling mode, exported using round robin. So it seems to kind of set it more evenly, and it's just doing the thing. But the upgrades I have in here are just the capacity, crafting, and 2 accelerations. And that works fine, right? So we have the one over here doing our other ores. Have the iridium in this one as well, because this one doesn't have to be crafted either, right? But either way, that is good. And that is automated. So we don't have to worry about any of the Unobtainium stuff anymore. And we should actually have a good amount of it, actually. So go here and go to, I guess, Unobtainium, almost 300. What is that? All the modium. Check that out. We got 400 and vibranium. We already have 642. So yeah, that's just going to fly up over time. Apparently I have another 64 dust in my inventory. Apparently we get way more of this than the other stuff, right? But either way, it's taken care of. And it's all done within the system too. So next thing we're going to do is go ahead and do some mystical agriculture really quickly. Because yeah, it's pretty much all ready to go. So let's go ahead and grab think I need 4 of them, right? That is fantastic. Also, I had to go ahead and do this, like the whole essence setup. I did yesterday over again because my save file somehow got corrupted, right? So, yeah, I had to load from a backup, and yeah, I almost lost my world. Either way. Also, I kind of forgot to mention this too. I did this automation as well. So pretty much the same automation we did yesterday for the essence, but this one's for the addon fuel. So it takes it to that point, then I can just drop that in the system and make dark matter, right? Because it's not something I need thousands of. I just need it when I need it. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that there. And basically, I just needed some of that to make this a fusion altar. So anyway, where I'm going to put this up, I mean down, I guess. We'll put it up here somewhere, I guess. Do that. It's going to show us where to put all the altars here. Sweet. We don't even have to think about it at all. I've automated this thing in the past. I don't know why I did that. Thinking about it now. Anyway, let's go ahead and set up our recipe. Had to make some of these honey agglomeratio. So they take this here. So I used the bees that we got yesterday to do that, which was super simple. Go ahead and pop that down. Some of you guys suggested that I use alchemistry to do that. And if I thought of it at the time, I would have done that, but I did not. So anyway, go ahead and grab I guess a button. I think is all we need, right? Go ahead and get some kind of button technology. Sweet. And after this, we'll be able to get all the honey we need anyway. Oh, what goes in there? The seed, right? Yeah, you have to have one of these prosperity seed bases. So you just take that, pop that in there. Then you click this, right? Oh, do I have my particles off? Is that going to turn? Wait. Okay, it did work. Yeah, that usually shoots a whole bunch of green solid stuff. I have my particles off because of our farm downstairs. But we do have our honey seeds now, right? And with that, I think we can plant this. Or do we have to make the tier 2 seed? I can't remember if it can go on regular soil or not. Guess we'll find out here in a second. I may just shut down our little automation down here for a few minutes by breaking all the seeds and just letting this go in. So I'll just do something like that for right now. Yeah, we can't plant that. And then I could probably just sit here for a couple minutes to get this done. Oh, no, I could do this, right? There you go. Are you going to break that? There you go. That works. So let's run down here for a sec. I have 5 of these shells. So I got them up to this level. So I got this much done, I guess. So this level here is just the infusing. So I just went ahead and did that. That was just the pufferfish and water bottle. So super simple there. Then after this point, yeah, we needed the honey blocks, right? I need to do all 5 of these. So I think I got more than enough now. So let's go ahead and drop that off and see if we can hunt this down. What was this one called? This one is called the infuse reactor. Yeah, that's it there. See if we do that. Then I can grab them now. I can actually make 5. Fantastic. Then what was the stage under that? That was the wrong one again. Let's get rid of that one. Go. This one here, we just need some gilded blackstone. Oh, you actually have to make gilded blackstone? That's actually weird. So some gold and that. We'll just need some gold dust, I guess, right? Let's grab some gold here. So do that. Then we can just grab a hammer as well. Should be able to make the gold dust super easily. Just like that right there. And then I should have a little bit of blackstone. I haven't done much of it. Apparently I EMC'd a fair amount. Then I should be able to just run over here. We should have our infusing factory, right? Yes, I should be able to drop that in. Oh, that's probably wrong, right? Wait, what goes? How do you get it in there then? I didn't really look at that clear enough, right? Guess I just assumed. Anyway, let's go here. Gilded. I just want gilded blackstone, man. This one. Yeah. Oh, you just need to make sure you put it in the right slot. Okay, so I can just do that. Then I'll just get it that way. Yeah, and we only need like 20. Go ahead, pump those there. Got 5 of them. Then lastly, we just need these ones. I think I already have the purple blocks too. So let's go ahead and grab them. Sweet. And that is the last stage of our enchanting, right? So I think we just need to get 5 of these into the setup. And we are effectively done, right? So that is here. Oh, this is going to burn. This hurts me. That hurts me. That hurts me deeply, actually. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we need 14 of the pearls. 3 of them. 3 of these. I believe 5 of those. I think that's right. But why is it offset? I need 1 more bookshelf. Just so it's even. That's going to drive me crazy. But I think this is like perfect now. Like I think we'll get better enchants and stuff, right? So let's grab something here. Oh, I have these here. Let's just use my main tools, right? Here you go. Go ahead and see if we can hunt down our medallion. Go ahead. Want that. Just right click. Oh, I had to set the 99 again. Anyway, do that. And then we want to go ahead and throw that in there. And now that we have the clues, so this one here at the Shelf of Masterful Sight, we can actually see what's going to be coming off it, which is pretty cool. And I'll probably end up just enchanting a lot of these too. My pick. What else are we going to have here? Smite 7, Capturing 5, Severing. I'm going to grab that one for sure. That's some sweet enchants right there. So I can just do that now. Oh, that used like no experience because we're at 200 too. I'm going to have to move my disenchanter over here now. So I'm just over here doing a bunch of enchants. It's working out pretty well here. Then I just kind of pop them into our little enchantment extractor in here. Then get us new things to enchant. So I'm just basically just enchanting my armor over and over, giving us tons of high level enchantments. And some of them are crazy too. Like look at that. Blast protection 8, protection 7. So that's really good. And then you grab, what's this one here? Capturing 6. I think I got a capturing 9 already. That's the one when you kill mobs, get the they drop their eggs, and then you can use them in spawners and stuff. Blast protection, don't really care about that. What's on the pick here? Fortune 6. I think I got a Fortune 7 already. I don't know what the max levels are though, because I think they do have like default max levels. I don't know how to go over them. I don't know if you can actually kin in this pack, but anyway, we'll kind of figure that out in time. I didn't do my other 2 pieces here. I want to go ahead and get them done at least. Fire protection, that's useless. Fire protection, we're completely immune with that armor, right? Feather falling 10, not that really matters. What would Deep Depth Strider 7 equate to? What does that even equate to, you know what I mean? I have no idea. I want all the protections we get though, but because we'll be able to get protection, I guess 20 on 2 pieces of armor, which is actually pretty silly. So let's go ahead and drop that off. One thing I want to check here too, actually, if we go to, let's say sharpness, because I got a whole bunch of them now. Go ahead and grab that. Grab us another sharpness. Can we go over the cap, right? So I think if we go into the JEI, go to sharpness, it stops at 10? No, it stops at 9. And we already got 10, right? Okay, so can we go over? We cannot. Okay, so there is limitations there. Now, I don't know how that works, to be honest, right? So I'm not sure how that works, because these libraries, if you actually look at the libraries real quick, go ahead and grab them. This one here, level capacity, it's supposed to be able to hold level 16 enchantments. And this one can hold 31. But if you can't get there, what's the point? There must be a trick to this that I don't know. I don't understand. Either way, it doesn't matter. Figure that out in time. I'm probably going to fool around with enchantments, I guess, in between episodes and just try to make a really, really OP set of armor and just have some fun with it. That's really all this was fun. I just never get to really play with enchantments, and you just have kind of like free range in this pack, right? But so you're going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.